This is fucking horseshit.
What is?
You're just gonna throw your gum in a piece of a bag that's in my room on my floor.
So?
This fucking guy.
No problem.
Okay, bet. Next time I go to your house, fucking bet.
Man, oh man.
Man, oh
Speaking of which, does the mall just take in random people to get their haircuts and shit like that?
The mall?
Yeah.
I've never gone to the mall.
Kaylee has, and it was really good, but she just walked in, so I'm hoping that they just do walk-ins.
Well,
I'll call them beforehand, because I'm like, I gotta get my shit together too. And I'm debating doing my eyebrows too, because my eyebrows is fucking...
I mean, luckily my eyebrows just, Do
you see this? Do you see this right here? It's time to, shoot up.
You're getting a Nike check mark.
Yeah!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast known as Scheduled for One Fall.
One fall!
Synyster stepped out of the room really quickly, but he's here. We just did our punishment.
That wasn't bad.
It was terrible. That may...
Wait until they hear the new punishment!
That may be up before or after this. I'm not sure. This video is my priority. The punishment will come after. So we'll see how that goes. But we're here, and because it was such a shit week of wrestling in WWE, we're just going to mash it together with our predictions.
Yeah, there's nothing to really talk about.
Yeah, so we're kind of just going to bullet point everything once he comes back.
And considering I was on this wedding thing, I didn't watch NXT.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually didn't watch it this time.
Wow.
But all you all need to know is that the Undisputed Era stood tall. All of them were on ladders. Adam Cole was on the very top of it, and they posed because they all went over, which is kind of scary, but it is what it is. Pretty much. Pretty much. Io Shirai picked up a pinfall victory over Shayna. I think that was last week. Shayna was like, that's not going to happen again or whatever it was. I don't know. I remember that part. Velveteen and Tyler.
Keep going back and forth, and it's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. But, I feel like, I don't know how he's predicting. I feel like I know exactly where that's going, unfortunately, because I'd like to see someone else get a spotlight. And what else am I missing? Talked about the Undisputed Era. Yeah, that's it. Every match has Undisputed Era, and then there's one match that has the women's match. That's it. There's what, 4
the North
matches?
American title doesn't have the...
Oh, 5 matches. There you go.
Yeah, so 3 have Undisputed Era.
3 have Undisputed. 3 have Undisputed. 1 has a woman. 1 is...
A woman.
1 is 2 people trying to be women.
Wow. That's disrespectful.
Hit it!
I have no...
Yeah, there's no room here.
Well, it's kind of how everything went with SmackDown, really. I think the wildcard rule is really hurting SmackDown.
Big time.
Because the focus is on all the Raw stars on SmackDown. And that's fucking dumb. But Kevin Owens and Kofi had a decent match. The match was mainly to show Kofi's resiliency, as it has been.
There's nothing going on because of Saudi Arabia, and there's nothing that will go on until after Saudi Arabia. But even then, after Saudi Arabia, it's we're 9 days away from Stomping Grounds. So it's
something like that.
What can they actually build up? Because now it's it looks like Corbin's fighting Seth at Saudi. That's a waste of time.
Yep.
And then they're still promoting Corbin versus Seth for Extreme Rules. So which means Seth will take on Corbin again at Stomping Grounds. Because Brock isn't cashing in as everyone thought he was. He's going to hold that damn title for this. You know what's going to happen? I'm predicting it right here, right now. That when SmackDown moves to Fox to do that big splash, that's when you'll see the cash in.
You think so?
Yeah. Whoever the champion may be then, I can see that happening. Just to put because AEW's right there with them, right? And just to put a little bit of holy shit. It would make perfect sense because he would hold it until Mania again and then drop it.
What if, because he just realized he has a year, what if he waits until the last day to cash in?
I don't like that. Because it's did they say who he's wrestling at Saudi Arabia or did they just pull him off the show?
They have not said anything about Brock wrestling at Saudi Arabia.
Because right now it's supposed to be Seth, and then they got changed to Corbin.
Which we did have a bigger discussion, as we did predict for Double or Nothing. Saudi is out. This man got in the fucking shower.
Are you sure that's not the rain?
Nope. That's not the rain. He's in the shower.
Oh, good. And we are predicting for Saudi Arabia. What are you talking about?
You said Saudi's out and we were predicting for fucking Double or Nothing.
And I said Saudi was back in.
You keep changing your fucking mind!
Fine, Saudi is out.
Say, this is what I mean!
Saudi is out, okay?
Saudi's out. Are you going to change your mind the day before?
No. Saudi's out.
Oh my god.
Shake your head at me.
I'm shaking my head at you.
Do you want me to put Saudi back in then?
I just want you to make up your mind and then stick with it.
Okay. Saudi's out.
Okay. Good.
Awesome.
Fine.
Great.
Perfect.
Super.
Excellent.
Fantastic.
Extraordinary.
Fabulous.
Wonderful.
Touche.
Bitch.
Faggot.
Wow. Wow. We're throwing those words around.
Well, I'm sorry.
Listen, just because I'm flamboyant doesn't mean shit, alright?
I wasn't meaning it in that way.
Just because I'm flamboyant doesn't mean shit, alright?
Ow!
Yeah.
Started to poke so hard.
Yeah. I got the librarian poke down.
Yeah.
But, that was kind of really all that happened on SmackDown. Kofi beat KO. Looks like Mandy's gonna end up getting to a promo with Ember. Truth proceeded to run around. Carmella got rolled up by Mandy. Mandy and Sonya are as close as ever.
Mm-hmm.
Bayley punched Charlotte in the face and beat Lacey Evans. Oh, Lacey attacked Charlotte because Charlotte intervened,
Mm-hmm.
and Charlotte laid out Lacey.
Waste of time.
Alright. In the main event, after the Shane McMahon celebration where Elias became your 24/7 champion, which is the only title he'll hold in WWE, he made a main event for Elias and Drew McIntyre versus R-Truth and Roman. Can you guess how that went? Roman won. And then speared Elias again and gave R-Truth the title back.
Send the crowd home happy.
Shane McMahon did say, I promise you will all go home happy.
And then Raw had Brock Lesnar doing boombox thing. Found out that he could wait a year. Smacks Paul Heyman around for keeping that.
That was the most
away
entertaining
from him. Sami
Brock has
Zayn
been.
said something about AEW.
Literally said the letters AEW.
Dolph Ziggler cut a fire promo on Kofi. That's it. There's nothing else that mattered.
Honestly. That Brock stuff.
They had a
rolling,
fatal
though.
4-way for the Universal Championship.
Number one contender.
Corbin
Saudi
wins.
Arabia, and Corbin won.
Against the likes of Drew, The Miz, and
The Almighty. No, it wasn't Drew, it was Braun.
oh yeah, Braun.
Now, there was some controversy I heard with that match, because they announced it as an elimination match,
Yeah.
and then there were no eliminations.
No, it was a fatal 4-way.
Stupid.
That was Raw.
Fucking dumb.
NXT I already told you about.
We
NXT
talked
UK
about
was
SmackDown.
more of a Pete Dunne coming out telling Walter that he wants the title and stuff. Walter pretty much said, yeah. Held up the title like this as Pete Dunne's looking over him. And that was it.
Na, 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 na.
Want to bring up the card?
Yeah. But that was the most entertained I've been by Brock Lesnar in a long time. I was actually laughing.
He's like...
Because Brock was like... Not
he's
even
all
that.
into it.
Just, I didn't expect him to embrace the meme, first off. On top of that, it was more just Brock, like, soon as Paul said a year, Brock was like, give me that. I have a whole year? Yeah, I thought you knew. How was I supposed to know? How could you not know? Like, Paul Heyman is just like, How do you not know?
Welcome back.
We already talked about Raw, NXT, and SmackDown because it was trash.
Yeah.
Now we're bringing up the card for predictions.
I'm down. I believe.
I believe.
I believe.
Yeah, because there was only 2 good things that happened on Raw.
We already talked about it.
Seth and... not Seth. Sammy. And fucking Dolph.
Well, we also mentioned Brock, too. Brock was pretty hilarious.
Because that was actually funny. I genuinely laughed.
It was funny, but...
So I give it that credit.
You have the card?
So-
Can I see the card?
I have the card, yeah. You decide where we start as
Yeah, my
Jeff.
phone is dead.
So, Eric, once again, has a time crunch to be sing-songy.
I'm doing it today.
He claims he's doing it today.
He said he would do it with me, so... let's get it done. Do it right fucking now!
Okay.
So do it.
I should be able to just play the music.
Fuck it. And then we'll do our actual predictions.
Eric will go first. And then you.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. So it looks like we're getting a live punishment here.
Ready now?
I guess. Just do your punishment, bro. That's all you gotta do. And it's a minute long. Do you have a timer?
Wait, a minute for...
It's a minute for each
A
song.
minute each.
At least.
Yeah, you want to wait. Do we have a timer, sir?
I mean, if you really
Sorry
want a
about you.
timer,
Well, it has to be a minute.
at least
To
a
be
minute.
fair.
Yours were a minute long.
Mine, I timed it for a minute long. You can even hear the alarm clock go off.
I got it.
Go.
Not hitting start until I hear the music.
Oh, you better hold on tight, 'cause I'm gonna love you nice. I'm gonna do it right. Let me light a fire in you tonight.
He really wants this title.
That was just gross.
Shut up. Eyes have never seen someone look like you.
I can't hear you.
I wonder if you
There you go.
dream of my hands
30
loving
seconds.
you. 'Cause I know I do. Every day and every night. And I know I'll lose control if I can't crush this appetite.
That's not bad.
What?
The song.
No.
Don't listen to us.
Looks not bad.
You're alive. Oh, I fucked up.
Sing!
I'm gonna wait for the next verse.
We're running 5 seconds.
What?
We're running 5 seconds.
Oh, that sounded late. Let's play the music
I'm
loud.
trying to get through the chorus because of that fuck up.
Go! Play it!
Go.
Sing it! There you go.
There we go.
Fire tonight. Let's play the music loud. Let's fan the flames up high. Let's burn it to the ground. You better hold on tight, 'cause I'm gonna love you nice. I'm gonna do it right. Let me light a fire tonight.
Okay.
Next song. But you know what? I have to give him credit. He's put more emotion to it than you did.
I don't care.
My fucking lord. No matter how terrible it was. So off.
That's fine.
Alright, he's about to click it.
I'm waiting to hear it. This is a punishment from Evolution, by the way, guys.
Was that Evolution?
Yeah.
So fuck your rules, man! 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 You step up, you'll go down fast!
Sing!
I was confused!
Sing!
So grab your soul dance, baby. Time to free yourself at last. Unshakable in your life. Spirit of river from the past.
Let's not tap on the floor. There's a little girl under us. Alright, I'll just have Rochelle talk to you.
This is actually helping me out.
Yeah, I know, there's a really long break there.
She's like a lost flower, growing up through the cracks.
Alright, again.
Damn, that saved me.
And there's one more he has to do.
The best one. Save it for last. Go ahead.
She comes again, looking insane. Every step she takes, my blood is flowing. Her legs go on for days. She's got a hold on me, I need a remedy. Just a hold her would be a cure for me. I can't keep going on this way. The future's looking brief. She's out of my league. Look out. She'll tear you up. Look out. She'll rock your world, bitch, no doubt. Goes and goes when she wants to. I'd do anything wanted me to. Who would blame me with legs like that?
Is this how you sing at concerts?
I don't know.
This is how he sings in general.
I'm usually fucking hammered, that's all.
This is how he sings in the car. You weren't done?
It was already at a minute.
It was. On this phone says a minute.
I started as soon as I heard music.
That's fine. That's fine. Just 2 seconds. Okay, card. There you go.
Now I can
Like
do
in
it.
your
Oh!
He
Coming
said,
home.
you're starting bottom up.
Started from
Hold
the bottom now,
I
Wait,
feel like we should announce the punishment.
You want to do
before.
punishment now or after?
Oh yeah, absolutely, because this always places y'all.
Oh, I already know
What
how
the
this
fuck's
is
the
going.
punishment?
Yeah, the notebook and stuff.
Yeah, I gotta write the picks down. Alright. Only 5 matches, so I can keep it on the same page.
So, on my wedding, I have a live mic.
Yep.
Here's the punishment. Whoever comes in last, or is tied for last, has to... What?
It's the same day as the wedding.
Yeah. It will end at 9:30. Plenty of time.
I might not even be there.
Why won't you be there at 9:30?
I told you, me and Shell might leave early, depending on, like, time-wise and stuff and how we're feeling.
Wow, what a best man.
Alright, so...
Just...
I just say what you want, and then I'll think of something else.
No. What's your plan?
No, I had a backup.
What's your backup?
I
I don't like his backups.
Why?
You're the reason we need a backup.
Because his backups usually involve eating something, which he said he wasn't going to do anymore after the last time.
3 spoonsful of mayonnaise.
I didn't say, oh, then we're going to say 3 spoonsful of mayonnaise.
The whole jar.
The whole jar. What would be a good punishment for this?
See, now I gotta think, so just go with the predictions. We'll come back
I
to
just
it.
want to keep something that's with theme here.
What kind of thing?
It's Takeover.
So a takeover thing?
Yeah.
So what would the punishment have been? What would you had to do on the live mic?
Pretty much announce to everyone that you are not worthy. And that there's just one true champ in this building.
Wow.
And it's that person.
Damn. And what if we 3-way tie?
Obviously. If we three-way tie, it's episode 3. That's the 3-way tie. Episode 3.
At that point, it's just the punishment in general.
Right.
Okay, so the punishment is episode 3 of Boku no Pico.
There you go. We'll finish with Boku no Pico.
Oh my god.
We'll finish the trilogy.
Oh god. Alright. It locked.
She comes in.
My fucking nose still hurts.
Start us off.
Matt Riddle versus the one and only Roderick Strong.
Never been called that.
Who you got?
Matt Riddle.
I also have Matt Riddle.
No.
Me as well.
Okay. I don't see Matt Riddle losing two
I can see him losing by shenanigans, but I don't think he'll do that.
I don't see him losing 2 takeovers in a row.
Next match for the North American Championship, the Velveteen Dream versus Prince Pretty Tyler Breeze. And it literally kills me because I would be so happy if Breeze won, but it's going to be the Dream. Because we still don't know if this is a permanent thing down in NXT yet or not.
Agreed.
I feel like it's going to be. Because I've been hearing a lot of rumors of them actually sending people back to NXT. And I think Breeze is the first to go.
So are you picking Breeze?
Absolutely not.
Dream?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm surprised you went for this one now.
Dream is money.
Oney Lorcan and Danny versus the Street Profits versus the Undisputed Era versus the Forgotten Sons for the vacant NXT Tag Team Championship in a ladder match.
Alright now.
Undisputed Era.
Why Undisputed? Is that's the safe one, or?
I have a theory.
Alright, we're gonna see where this goes. Sir?
Do you think they're going to do what you think they're going to do?
I don't know what you're thinking that I'm thinking, but what I'm thinking, yes.
Does it involve the main event?
Possibly. No. I don't know what you're thinking anymore. But that's what I'm thinking. I say Undisputed Era.
It died.
It died.
Every time.
We did just use 40 minutes worth of...
It's alright. It's alright.
Fair.
Boku no Pico.
It'll just be audio version of it.
Yeah, we almost done. What do you got, sir?
I don't think it's Undisputed.
Well, now we have a difference. I was worried because there's only a 5-match card that I was going to pick the same shit.
Yeah, right.
Because I don't think it'll be Lorcan and Birch.
All the thought he's put into it, I thought he said it was predictable.
Who?
Yeah.
I think it's going to be the
Forgotten
Lost Prophets. Yeah.
The Lost Prophets?
The Forgotten Sons. I think it's the Forgotten Sons.
And Denzel.
I was torn. Initially, because I know I briefly brought it up to Nell at dinner. I was torn between Undisputed and the Forgotten Sons. Afterwards, I brewed on it a little more, and it became Forgotten Sons or the Street Profits. Because Lorcan and Birch aren't going to win it.
No.
They're doing things in other brands.
See, for me, those were the two I was torn between as well. I just don't think it's the Street Profits time yet. I see them putting the belts on the Forgotten Sons.
And having the Street Profits chase him.
Yes.
That's a good theory.
For the first time in the history of this podcast...
The Street Profits have been in that picture since the War Raiders. So it's like...
The first time in the history of this podcast, I'm going to say, let me come back to it. Because if there are no other differences, that'll solidify my pick.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the only reason I'm saying coming back to it.
That is fair enough. Is it? It's Eric's turn.
Yeah, it is.
I think it's the women's match.
It is.
Yeah. Shayna Baszler versus Io Shirai
For the title.
for the NXT Women's Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got? Because every time you've picked against Shayna, it's burned you.
He always picks against her because he don't.
But
like
when
her.
he picked Shayna...
He picked Shayna one time, and that's because
And
I think it was a fatal 4-way with Belair.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. No, I think he picked Shayna before, but she had lost. It was like when she lost like Kyrie or something.
Oh yeah, randomly, and then she got it back.
No, I picked Kyrie.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I've only picked Shayna once. Because she was facing Bianca Belair in the match.
Okay. So who are you picking this time? Going with what you usually do?
My heart says Io,
But
Pico,
but
your mind...
his Pico.
my mind says Shayna.
So what are you going with? Heart or mind?
I'm going to have to say Shayna.
Shayna Baszler.
Because I don't see them dropping the title now that Ronda's out.
Mm-hmm. Denzel.
I also agree with Baszler. It's really just it. I do think they kept Io Shirai down there for bigger things, but I don't think yet is the... Because she seems the most ready to take the belt,
Yeah.
but it's not time for her to take the belt yet.
No, I see it being at a bigger takeover.
Okay.
And not one that's been moved around.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
And now?
Io Shirai.
Ooh.
I see her taking it at like SummerSlam.
For the same reason you said. Because Ronda's not there.
So you think they're going to bring her out?
Yes. And that's the threat to Becky.
Because it's not Lacey.
Because Raw's hurting.
Yeah,
'Cause-
they kind of emptied their women's division.
Yeah.
And
For
I
a
think
tag division, they don't use.
And I think Shayna and the other two, I fear for your Iconics team.
Yeah.
But,
They
see,
still
that's
haven't
the
defended
thing.
the belts.
I don't think they'll be coming up.
I do. And not...
Not until after SummerSlam.
I feel like they can come up as soon as Stomping Grounds.
I don't think so.
Just to make, like...
Make an impact.
Yeah.
And then have their first match at Survivor
I think it's time for
SummerSlam.
Shayna to let it go. And I feel like if Io would lose this in a way that everyone else did, it just doesn't make any sense anymore. So that's why I feel like Io is the only logical option right now. Because everyone else has been screwed over. And I think she's going to be the very first one to be like, F you two women, I win. So that's why I pick Io. Last match.
Last match. For the NXT Championship, it is Adam Cole.
Baby!
Thank you. Versus Mr. Takeover Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sticking with Gargano. I think I said this to you earlier. Gargano is one of those guys who's been a staple for NXT like ever since he's been there. So he's not one of the people I see having a short reign.
No. Especially seeing as he's been fighting for that pretty much since day one that he was in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see them dropping it this soon.
So you're taking Johnny as well?
Easily. I see him having a very lengthy reign.
Because I don't think we've had before Ciampa, I don't think we really had a lengthy reign.
Mm-hmm.
Finn
was the last one.
Yeah.
And that was long ago.
Yeah.
So.
Because it went from Finn to Joe
To Shinsuke, back to Joe, back to
Joe,
Shinsuke,
back to Shinsuke.
to Bobby Roode, to Drew,
to Andrade.
then to Andrade.
Yeah, and then it was to
Alistair.
and then it was to Tommaso.
And even then, his wasn't that long.
It wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
So, sir.
He's picking Adam
Adam
Cole.
Cole.
You think they're going to put all the gold on the Undisputed Era?
And the one person that couldn't get the victory is the odd man out.
But his isn't even for a title.
Doesn't matter.
He's still taking an L.
And I feel like Adam's going to want an answer as to why he's the only one that didn't win when all these other guys won. And then that's when I feel like they're going to help Roddy get and take out Velveteen.
See, say Undisputed do win it. The tag titles.
Yeah.
Adam Cole is not winning the NXT title.
Okay.
I see Roddy screwing him over. So he can't win.
I think Tripp sees this group as something that you cannot rip apart because of how great they are. I do feel like Strong is the odd man out because he was just put in there when one of them got
Yeah, he
hurt.
was shoehorned.
So I feel like they want to dress themselves in gold, all that stuff. But I still feel like Strong's the odd man out in this because Strong's been down there longer than anyone right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he was supposed to come up.
Yeah, he was supposed to be 205.
Mhm.
So maybe because of his new skill set, who knows? Maybe he can like bring fire back to 205 because right now that's not doing too well either.
205 is basically dead in the water.
I like Tony Nese, but
He wasn't ready.
I still don't think he should have won the title.
Buddy should have kept that
But
title.
Buddy deserves better. And he's somewhere better, but I mean, We'll see what program they put him on.
Yeah.
So you still have a decision to make.
I know, I gotta go back to the tag match, because it's like... If I pick the Forgotten Sons, which is something I was leaning towards in the beginning, we would have no differences. And I kind of just be like, oh, well, fuck. But if I do that and we lose, I'm not watching it alone.
Fair. Which, there's still a possibility that none of us watch it alone. Because we could have a 3-way tie.
Yeah, because neither of our guys can win the ladder match. And then Baszler could win and Cole could win, or Io could win and Gargano could win. Or vice versa.
Yeah.
Or, you know...
You can throw a monkey wrench in there and pick the Street Profits.
That's the other thing. I was thinking about the Street Profits because that could offset everything. Or, I could pick the Forgotten Sons and cash in my money in the bank.
Already? Holy shit.
He's scared. Because he knows that if he picks the Forgotten Sons...
Go ahead.
And we tie...
Do it.
This is vacant.
Do it. Go ahead.
So I'm scared.
If you don't think I predicted, and this is like a guarantee for you,
Cash it in.
If you don't think my
Fucking
guys
do it.
are going to win, cash it in.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to cash it in so quickly. I'll dangle it in your face, and then when I'm ready, I'll cash it in.
I would cash it in if I strongly feel like the person who's the champion didn't do a great job predicting. That's when I'd cash it in. You might feel that way. Io winning, Adam Cole winning, the Undisputed Era winning.
I mean, I'm not going to tell you how I feel.
Mm-hmm. Normally in takeovers, they don't have more than one title change. So it could be that the tag team titles get new homes and then everything else stays
Yeah,
the same.
exactly. That's a thing I was thinking. That's why I predicted the way I predicted.
Because tag team titles have to get a new home.
But, like I said, I'll dangle it in front of your
And when
face
Adam
until I'm
Cole
ready.
wins, when I come back on Thursday, you're going to see a different plate here. It's going to say Undisputed Era.
No. Because this...
This is not up for grabs, sir. Where is the plastic belts?
In my closet.
There you
will
go.
be Eric's.
And I ain't going to be Brody.
For at least a week.
I have defended
For at
so
least a
much
week.
shit.
For at least a week.
I know how you feel.
You know how I feel now?
But I'm not losing it, Zell.
You are.
Sorry.
You are losing it.
You always say this.
For a week.
Even you have to put into your head, like, when is he going to drop that title?
You're dropping it on Saturday.
We'll see.
And one of us will hold it for a week. Or none of us will hold it for a week because it will be vacant if we tie.
My pick
Street Profits.
is the Street Profits.
So, we're guaranteed a champion between one of us two
Yes.
Unless that ladder match ends in a no contest.
now. Or Oni Lorcan and fucking Danny Burch win it.
Whoa.
Because if they win it, that fucks everything.
Yep.
Because he has 3 differences.
Because if they win it, then it becomes the problem of if
Shayna
Io
wins and then Adam wins, 3-way tie.
Yep.
If Io wins and Gargano retains, 3-way tie.
If Io wins and Cole wins, we tie
Yeah.
for second pick. It's alright. At the end of the day,
Are you delivering this to me?
No. I'm going to hold it up in my wing and be like, yo, bitches.
well, Eric might be gone.
Yeah, that's true. I'll send him a Facebook thing.
A Facebook thing?
No Facebook thing.
What kind of Facebook
Like,
thing?
y'all try to take it from me
So
again.
the final picks are in here. We all picked Matt Riddle to go over Roderick Strong. We all picked the Velveteen Dream.
Those
to
will
go
probably be the
over
first two
Tyler
matches,
Breeze.
too.
This is the ladder match might go first.
Yeah, I think it will.
If the ladder match doesn't go first, I think it will be Riddle and...
If the ladder match goes first, you're fucked. There's no way Forgotten Sons are winning it. They would pop for Street Profits, and they would pop for Undisputed Era.
Mhm.
If
If it doesn't go on first,
Velveteen
you have a really good
and
shot.
Tyler start first, Tyler's
I
becoming
feel like
the
that's
new
a
champ.
waste.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the third match. I think the card's going to go either the ladder match or Riddle and Strong.
Watch the
And
first
they're
match.
going to be interchangeable.
Watch the first match be Shayna and Io.
Then it's... Oh my god. Then it's the then it's the North American title, then it's the women's, then it's the NXT. That's the order I think the card's going to go.
If the ladder match goes first.
Well, yeah, the women's usually go on right before the men.
Yeah. But, yeah. In the ladder match, Eric has the Forgotten Sons. Nell has the Undisputed Era. I have the Street Profits. In the NXT Women's title match, Eric and I have Shayna Baszler.
What does he do?
Nell has Io Shirai. And in the NXT World title match, Eric and I have Gargano, and you have Adam Cole.
Baby.
It's going to be interesting. Sad thing is, at the wedding, I'm not going to want to know, because I'm going to want to watch it.
No, that's true.
Watch it at the wedding.
No, it's disrespectful.
What do you mean? He would definitely be down for that.
I'm going to come home.
Bring the projector.
Bring the projector. Yeah, Big Nelly Cabs over here is
like I'll check periodically.
Periodically.
If the Undisputed Era and the tag team go first, and it says Undisputed Era wins, I don't have nothing to worry about. I'll be fine because I know exactly what they're going to be doing.
Well, we usually do a last words. So
I'll go first because you guys just rip each other apart and you just attack. So I want to go first this time.
Just attack, okay.
Yeah. Real simple, real easy.
May the best man win.
That's right.
Exactly.
May the best man.
The best man win.
That's right. May the best man win. May the best man win.
See, you even want me to win. But no, all honesty, I wish you both luck on Saturday. But
here we go. That's what I was waiting for.
Mm-hmm.
No.
This,
not yours. You can't touch it.
This will be on my shoulder.
Okay.
For at least a week.
Okay.
Because when I win, we are predicting Showdown.
We'll see about that.
Are you actually done?
Yeah.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, but this is where you get interrupted.
Exactly.
Okay.
Just wait until he's finished.
I'm not interrupting.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't have much to say. Because you know what? I'm sick of being this guy. Because I've fallen right back in to the place I was in long before. Where it's like, oh, you're right there, you're just about to get it. But then, the guy pulls the fishing rod and that's it. I got nothing.
Oh, you almost had it.
And I am sick of it. So I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to come and
show
win.
the world.
That is my goal. But I do...
Is that because you're the one and only? Because that's his new persona now.
No, you're still Dolph.
Okay, Lars. I do...
If I'm Lars, you're fucking still Dolph. You don't get to be fucking Ricochet. I'd rather be Brock.
I do have an insurance policy.
You do?
That at any time I want...
Anytime you want.
I can make it happen. Because even then, if we go through this...
He might just fuck you right now.
I do want you... If we go through this, and I don't end up winning, I want you to retain.
Okay.
Because with the NBA Finals, title for title...
Mm-hmm. That's all null and voided.
If you lose, I know.
Because
that's why I said I want you to retain.
If I win, I sure as hell am not putting that money on the NBA Finals.
Because when we put that title up against anything but predictions, you lose.
Debatable.
Factual.
Debatable.
No, that's actual fact.
Doesn't matter to me. Your Raptors got one. Congratulations. No one expected the Warriors to sweep the Raptors. Everyone's expecting the Warriors to beat the Raptors, which they will do. Good.
In 5.
See?
No, in 6.
I'm saying it. I'm not saying talking game because they won. I still believe whether they won or lost this game, Raptors are going to win.
Okay.
I initially said Raptors in 6. I thought they were going to lose this game. It is what it is. But I just know I have opportunities lined up that one of these motherfuckers got to go through.
But you're forgetting those opportunities that you have lined up won't matter come Saturday.
Right, because he's finally eligible again.
Exactly.
As eligible as that stupid kids commercial from back in the day.
Because Only reason I predicted the way I did was because I wasn't watching it alone. Because otherwise,
Now you're fighting for it.
had I done the video,
What happens when they lose?
I'd be champion.
What happens if they lose?
If who loses?
Forgotten Sons.
They're not losing. They're winning that match. They were so close to winning the Dusty Rhodes Classic. But they gave it to fucking Ricochet and Alistair. Street Profits have never gotten that close. They've built the Forgotten Sons up for this.
That's what I'm going to do when I come back on Thursday.
See, that's why I think it is going to be the Forgotten Sons. Because I can see the Forgotten Sons actually feuding with Undisputed Era for a while.
2 heel teams?
2 heel teams. And then Undisputed Era finally gets their call up to the main roster.
I don't think so. At this point, Triple H is terrified of Vince.
Well, because Vince is a schmuck.
The one sure thing is titles. Give them titles. They'll be fine.
Absolutely not. They'll be fine regardless.
But they won't.
What are they going to go to AEW?
Probably. Probably.
Sammy face.
And on that note, all the words out of the way. It's the end of the video. I'm going to tell Nell to sign off and he's
Hold
going
on.
to go, bye.
Yeah, hold on. I'm not going to sign off that way this time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You holding on to that briefcase? You're not cashing in, right? There's no cash in?
No cash in.
Okay.
Holding on to it.
Okay.
Con in the bank.
Con in the bank. What happens if you lose and I retain? What's that going to do to you? What happens if you lose at the NBA? What's that going to do to you? What happens if you lose again at Stomping Ground? What's that going to do to you? Tell me. I need to know. Because then you'd have to wait a month to think about cashing in at Extreme Rules.
Don't forget Super Showdown.
And then after Extreme Rules, you're like it's going to be what? SummerSlam?
Don't forget Super Showdown.
So,
Super Showdown.
What does it mean?
Super Showdown is a decision that should be made by the champion. And if I'm still champion,
I'm champion.
Super Showdown's not happening.
Saturday, I will be champion.
Okay.
You're asking me, what does it mean to me if I cash in and lose?
No, I'm just saying, what does it mean to you if you don't cash in and all these wasted opportunities? What happens if somehow, like, I don't know, in some weird way, like, I don't even know. I just feel like if Eric beats you and I legitimately lost, you could have cashed in and won. Because the Forgotten Sons, all they have to do is win. And he has the advantage on you, right? That's it. Right?
That's our only difference.
That's the only
That's our
difference.
only difference.
What happens if the Forgotten Sons win? I predicted like shit. He becomes champion. All you could have said was, no, I'm cashing in on you. Boom, champion.
That can't happen.
Why can't it? Because it takes away your NBA?
No. That can't happen. Because if it does happen, I can honestly tell you I won't know what to do.
Wow.
I can honestly tell you.
He does not want you to be champion.
It's not even about that. It's if I just keep coming up short, bit by bit.
Especially if you lose by 1.
I'm not going to be able to tell you what that'll mean.
Well, I will do one better.
Okay.
I will give you this opportunity. I give you some time to mull it over.
Oh, God.
Let him think about cashing in?
You could cash in before the pay-per-view starts on Saturday.
He ain't gonna cash in. Once his mind's set, he's not gonna do it. It's not until after the pay-per-view's over, he'll be like, F.
Yeah, but this will give him some time to think about it.
Maybe he's just so sure Forgotten Sons are gonna win.
I'm not going to cash in.
Forgotten Sons are going to win.
I'm not going to cash in.
And you're going to regret it.
Well, that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Amen.
I'm getting married in 2 days. If y'all didn't know. Like, fucking go of the belt! You're not taking it!
It's mine now!
You're never taking it.
Are you sure?
You're losing.
I'm winning.
You're losing. Really? What happened at the last takeover?
We tied!
You turned your back against your beloved, and what happened? This time you joined forces with him, And guess what's gonna happen? There's a new era, Anderson.
And it's not undisputed.
It is. You can see the gold.
You know how long?
I can see the gold reflecting off your eyes.
Absolutely fucking not. You know how long you have been saying this era is undisputed? But yet, we haven't seen this era
until the 25th
undisputed.
Anniversary. The 25th edition of TakeOver
will be Johnny Wrestling's show. Johnny Takeover
took over the biggest takeover they could possibly do, and now it's time for Johnny to fall.
Johnny's not falling.
Oh, he is, my friend.
Johnny is rising to stars.
He is falling straight to
while the fallen sons climb to the top.
The fallen sons,
because they were fallen.
The Undisputed Era did fall. Yes, that's very true.
No, the Forgotten Sons, who had fallen.
Well, tune in.
Will climb to the top, take those belts, and be crowned your new NXT Tag Team
I want permission.
champions.
I want permission right now. I'm still thinking that we're filming. We're not.
no, it died.
I want permission right now, in front of, on this podcast, that if the tag team title match does go on first, I want your exact reaction on camera of how you feel about that. Like, no one's going to know anything, right? I'm going to be like, hey, Eric, I'm just recording you because the tag team championship match is actually the first match on the card. You know what your reaction's going to be? Fuck.
And they're not giving it to Undisputed regardless.
We'll see. I would be worried because
the
they might give it to me.
It's not starting with that.
Mean Street Profits.
I feel like that would be the second match. Okay. That would be the closest to the beginning of the card. It's starting with Roddy and Riddle.
A match that means nothing is opening the show.
Yes.
Okay. You stink eye over there? Like, did I do something wrong with you?
No stink eye.
Okay.
No stink eye.
Are you done talking? Do you have anything else you want to add on? I'm willing to give you the opportunity.
I have nothing more to add.
Do you want to add anything on?
I've laid it on the line.
Just make sure you put this in the bag for me.
Oh yeah, no worries. I'm going to put it in the bag and let it shine in your face. That's all I'm going to do.
It's not going to shine in the bag. Just saying.
It's going to shine in your face.
Not if it's in the bag.
No, I'm going to bring the bag so that we don't get damaged right away. Because it might rain. I'm going to open like, oh.
It better not fucking rain.
I'm going to open and be like, oh.
It better not fucking rain.
You almost had it.
It better not rain.
And then I'm looking at you.
Because if it rains...
I'm like, congratulations. Because had you cashed in, that would have been a waste. Anderson, let go. Let go. Let go. Let go of the belt. I know it looks pretty. I know you want it, but... Sorry. You guys can actually see what's going to be on these side plates after Johnny Wrestling loses. You're gonna...
I feel like it's not going to be Undisputed.
Okay, that's fine. That's your opinion.
I feel like you're going to put...
There's one thing that's known about this podcast. He knows it because I talked to him earlier. And he wants to beat me at my own show. But I'm like, I only ever miss one when I'm predicting NXT.
But no.
One.
How is it going to feel when you lose 3 this week?
How's it going to feel when I sweep?
You're not sweeping.
We'll see.
You're the furthest thing from a sweep right now.
All this is on the podcast. Every single word he's saying.
Just like
is that why you're keeping quiet?
Just like the Warriors were going to sweep, right?
The Warriors weren't going to sweep. No one predicted the Warriors sweeping.
There was a few analysts that did, and I was like, you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's retarded. Nobody sweeps. That's bad for business. It really is. Bad for TV.
The NBA is bad for TV at this point.
Well, because...
The league is bad for TV at this point.
Teams are buying their championships.
Exactly.
That's how the NFL works.
Fact. Actually, no.
That's how most sports are going to...
That's not true.
That's how baseball works.
As much as I hate to say it, Yankees haven't bought in shit.
Last year? Yankees haven't bought in shit now because they had the pieces. They just didn't do anything with it.
No. You want to know why? The old man croaked. I was literally watching this the other day on CBS. If Steinbrenner was still alive, they would still be in the old ways. Because we have lost 16 people to injury this year. We have lost well over 400 days to injury this year. The most injured team in the league. We haven't traded for anybody. This is all people that
It's still very early in the league, right? The trade deadline didn't happen yet.
July. But had these injuries happened when Steinbrenner was alive, all these young kids that we've brought up who have been keeping us alive would have been traded away for old veterans.
Oh, really?
Yes. Because that was what he did. And that's not how they are anymore. They actually know what they have. Like, don't get me wrong, he traded for old veterans, kept the team relevant still, but you weren't thinking about the youth.
Mm-hmm.
And the youth of this podcast, they're going to see a new champion crowned on Saturday. The youth that I have faith in. Even though they don't have faith in me. But that's fine.
You know what I'm going to do, Eric? Because, you know what? It's run enough. It's run far enough. I'm going to send you, because I'm representing a group of people in this podcast. I'm going to send you straight into limbo. I'm going to send you straight into your briefcase.
Straight into my briefcase.
I saw you shaking there. What's going on?
You're going to limbo.
Nothing.
I'm going to limbo, or you're going to limbo?
Oh, you're going to limbo.
I ain't going anywhere besides to the top.
Okay. Do you have anything to say, Zell? You good? Is there a reason why you're shaking?
No.
Alright.
Nothing.
All I need is
You talk way too much.
2 matches. 2.
Yes, Eric. It's what you do all the time. You talk so much shit, and then you lose. Then you're like, well, they screwed it up.
Not NXT. NXT never screws it up. The main roster? Fuck yes. Absolutely screwed.
Well, let's end it on a nice easy note. Okay. Saturday, I'm getting married.
And I'm becoming your new predictions champion.
And at the end of this marriage...
What? Damn, he's already planning the end.
Yes. I won't need a wife, because all I need is this belt. No. At the end of the wedding, I'm still your predictions champion. And I want it. I want it to sit with you, because he's irrelevant to me right now. Because you talk shit, but you can't get it done.
Watch me get it done.
Okay? Prove me wrong.
You really
I beg you.
You really think the fucking Street Profits are gonna
all
win? I am your only competition.
No, you're not. Because this motherfucker calls himself the Khan.
He ain't con of nothing. Besides the money in the bank. But you know what? He can hold on to that briefcase for as long as he wants. Because he's just going to use a coward tactic and cash it in. When you're least vulnerable or when I'm least vulnerable.
He wants to cash it in when he feels like he wants to cash it in. That's how it works.
A air quotes coward tactic that you would have loved to have in your back pocket.
Oh, abso-fucking-lutely. But you know what? It's fine.
It's not yours, so it's a coward's tactic.
It would be cashed in today, because I'm not going to pussyfoot around it.
You wouldn't cash it in.
I would not. I would cash in
You
today.
would wait.
I would not wait.
You would not be cashing in.
I'd cash in.
He doesn't have the wherewithal, the patience, or the strategic mindset to hold a briefcase and cash in at the right moment.
This is the right moment. But some Nimrod is going to hold on to it even longer.
Right moment. It's not the right moment. It's a 5-match card. It's not the right moment.
With so many differences.
3 differences of your champ.
Could possibly guarantee you the title.
It's not the right moment.
It's the perfect moment.
Well, let him save it. He wants to save it. Let him save it. Wants to cash in at maybe wants to cash in at a big pay-per-view like SummerSlam. I think that's stupid because you have NXT to think about. You have a big pay-per-view that probably have 12 matches on to think about. But at the end of the day, Denzel, I don't care what you're a con of. At the end of the day, they're just words. This right here is real, buddy.
No, you're 100% right. At the end of the day, words are all they are. Words. That's all he is. Words. At the end of the day...
Come on.
Words.
Give me the fire.
Don't mean anything.
Yeah.
I'm not going to take this title from you.
Are you losing then?
Let me finish.
Oh, okay.
I'm not just taking this title from you because of it's what has to be done. I'm taking this title from you
Because it would... Okay.
because I have to physically and mentally take this title from you.
What happens if you lose?
So...
No. I want him to answer the question
I've got
first.
one better.
I want him to answer the question. What happens if all the words that you just spilled to me, you ever thought that maybe you might just lose Saturday?
What happens if I lose?
I mean, sure, you'll have plenty of opportunities. You have the NBA to help you out. You have stomping grounds. Oh.
Not if he loses to me.
Where's he going? Is he done?
I think he's getting a sharp object.
Well, I asked is what happens if you lose. So, I guess I'll end the podcast then.
No. Because
We should end the podcast.
this is exactly what's going to happen. Saturday, I take this from you.
Oh my god, Eric.
Then-
You ever shut up?
Your bet with him,
Is null and voided.
it's null and voided, but I will give him the same bet.
You just said you would never...
That I
defend it.
take his championship also.
Oh, his gaming title? You know, that could be null and void if somebody beats him for the gaming title right now.
It ain't happening. Because he's going to pick Mortal Kombat and you're going to lose.
No, there are other games.
I challenge you in Naruto!
You couldn't be... You had struggle with Shelby, and Shelby said she picked a bad character.
There was just something with that fucking character. I don't know what... fucking impossible to fucking hit.
Really?
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? Everyone else wiped the fucking floor with. I think part of me knew it's like, Eric, careful of what you're doing. This is your girlfriend.
Well, Denzel has left. He said, what will happen if I lose? Well, tune in next week because you'll find out that answer when he's over here. And he's, like, pretty much broken. So, I mean, like...
You know what? I enjoyed this.
Why?
Because you win on Saturday, right? He's gonna feel a little defeated. I win on Saturday. Woo!
He really doesn't want you to win. Because
No, he
that,
does not.
That avoids everything.
That's the fucking icing on the cake for
And I
me.
can't have you win on Saturday either, buddy. So that's why you're going to lose.
Why?
Because if he cashes in and that prevents me from gaining back what is mine... But that's...
I'm winning Saturday.
Okay. We're ending it with that. It's over. Everyone says they're winning on Saturday. We'll see who actually wins.
Yeah, me. And I'm putting an end to your may the best man win.
We'll see.
Because the best man is going to win.
We'll see.
Adios!